My goal is always that I want to improve 1% every year. Sometimes you find difficult to analyze and understand the music, but keep trying to go in depth. Every day, try to learn something new. Try to be awake as long as my heart is beating. If somebody asks me, what's your dream? Then my dream is live every day meaningful. I'm living music, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. This place has full of my childhood memories. Since the age of 11, every day my routine is coming to school, practice a bit in the Soach Center, and then went to the record shop. The owner of the record shop, I know him for more than 20 years. Just looking around, what is new release, CD. And the evening, when there's a concert of orchestra, I come, so I basically live here from 9, 10 in the morning till midnight. I grew up listening to recording of Berlin Philharmonic. I listened to Spengler's, Karajan's, Abado's, Rattle's CD every day. And one day I'd like to play with Berlin Philharmonic. It happened in 2021. Due to the corona pandemic, the orchestra hosted a concert without the audience. But that particular performance happened to be the first concert that the orchestra played in front of the audience. I was very happy to be able to bring the music to the audience who longed to hear the live music. And now, 4 years later, it's really a great honor to play another concerto with the audience in Seoul, where I was born and raised. I have to say, this week is definitely the highlight week of my entire life. We are going to play the Schumann Piano Concerto in A minor. It is not a showpiece in the usual sense. It's much more like intimate dialogue between the piano and then an orchestra. Actually, this piece began as a single movement. It's called Fantasy, and it's written for his wife, Clara, and later expanded into a full concerto. And you can feel the sense of tenderness, passion throughout the work, and as if the music is speaking of love and understanding. So it's very sincere and human and full of imagination, and you can hear the dialogue between the Robert and Clara. It's in so many places. My dear Clara, how old you? And the angle is changing to her, and Clara is answering through the clarinet. What's the problem? What do you want to ask him? And Robert is answering. Great. And Clara answered with a little bit anxious face. And Robert wanted to demonstrate more. And Clara answered. And they find a solution. Okay, I understand you. and Clara is and and they finally find the agreement between two. That moment with audience, it's something that you cannot be normal or sane. You have to go to somewhere, another planet, and then create something, create that actual moment. So, which is very special. That's why we are so addicted to play the music, and that's the reason why we are doing this.